Another gardening friend's house. We hadn't planned on a tour, but she's got so many pretty plants, and I'm coming over to pick up some. She's digging me some out. She's digging out some lantana for me.
It just came up voluntary, and I don't want it here. Let me see if I can get it at me.
Cleome. I'm not familiar with that.
Cleome. Look it up.
Okay.
Get you with it?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'll cut us out.
All right, that's how marigolds. I planted some little tomatoes in here this year. That's blue salvia and red salvia. The hummingbirds love it, and the butterflies. This is touch-me-nots.
It's really
which
pretty
have
too.
Little pods of seed on them. They're not quite ready, but you just pop open, and you got little seed.
Okay.
This is Blew My Mind, or some people call it, it's got a couple of names, but Blew My Mind is what I call it.
Okay.
And this is some little lantana.
That's pretty.
These are a type of mandevilla I've had for several years, but I put them in the greenhouse for the winter. We got some lantana over there that's a trailing lantana. It's purple. Couple of, and then pots is lemon trees I grew from lemon seed from the grocery store. I don't know if I'll get lemons or not. The pears are almost gone. I've been giving pears away like crazy.
And then out here, okay, you got
There's a couple of
the butterfly.
Couple of what do you call them?
Drift. I love the drift.
A couple of different kind of butterfly bushes.
That's the pugster.
Yeah.
That's what I call it. Isn't this one full?
Look at the bees on it. They love it.
Yeah.
And there's the skyline that I gave you. You said yours is doing well?
Mine's growing. It's nothing like this yet, but it's probably 8 foot tall by now. Now this zinnia, that is pretty. Look at that.
It comes up every year, just voluntary.
Huh.
It gets bigger every year. See my lizard? Oh, he ran away. And I planted vegetables out here this year, and with some of my flowers, which my vitex tree was right in the middle. I'm going to move it this fall. But I planted tomatoes, some okra over here starting to bloom. And
Oh
some
goodness,
okra.
look at that. I
And
don't think I've seen any okra on any of the videos.
I've never seen marigolds get this huge.
Now,
This is called a French marigold, and they were just tiny, 3 inches tall. I planted 6 of them, and look at this.
well, they are pretty. I don't have any luck with zinnias or marigolds.
Now this is, I got this at the swap. It's, I think it's called a giant blue salvia.
It's a pretty plant.
I can't wait to see what it looks like. Don't
And
look
the
over
lake
there where
is
I've been
pretty.
pulling stuff up.
Oh well.
Don't look at this is my beans. They're flowering again. They were the tastiest beans. That's a little pack I got at the Dollar Tree.
Huh.
Tomatoes are playing out. Here's one red. But I'm fixing to pull all these up. They're getting buggy. But look, I got some kind of squash here. I think it's an acorn squash coming up.
That's what it looks like. Well, that's pretty in there, isn't that?
Look at those tomatoes.
So pretty. There's
Bees.
the bees.
Another okra. This is a pretty marigold. I got it
It
at
is
the
a real
Pinecone sale. Look at that butterfly over there.
I was trying to catch him.
Can you see? Isn't it beautiful? But I think it's from the passion vine. They love that passion vine. And
That
don't
is
look over
so
here.
pretty.
Don't point that camera
Okay.
over here.
I can turn it off and
We can go out here if you want.
And this is a catalpa tree.
Yeah.
Goodness, I haven't seen one of those in a long time.
I love them. We don't have the worms, but I just love the way they look. Isn't that pretty? And they have pretty
Oh, it
blooms
is.
on
Look
them.
at the trunk, the
Oh, they're
branches
old.
on it.
Oh.
It's very pretty.
It's passion vine. It has a pretty purple flower on it. But I guess they lay their eggs and the caterpillars just eat it. You can see where it's
Look
been
at that.
eaten.
It is so pretty.
I had hostas there and they were burning up, so I moved them over here. And they're doing much better, except the slugs have been after them since this rain. A lady just gave me that. I don't know what it is. She didn't either, that tall.
Yeah,
But I think it gives a good dimension.
pretty. I love that branch how it's just growing there.
This red bud tree, I can't bring myself
Is that
to
what
get it
that
in
is?
bloom yet. But that's about it. So that's the front of the house. I got some hostas. See anything else you want?
Well, I'll take some of all of it. And this is just hidden. It's hidden ginger. That is really pretty.
And the pinecone.
All right, and this little thing here is called,
I call it summer poinsettia. Some people call it fire on the mountain. See how red it gets? It'll get even more red. I think it's very pretty.
it is.
This is the pinecone ginger. And they say, and they also call it shampoo ginger. These will turn real pink.
Huh.
And when it turns pink, there's a liquid in it that you're supposed to wash your hair with.
Oh.
I don't know if I'm gonna try that. It's chocolate mint.
It smells like chocolate.
A little bit.
Well, Turk's cap, I know what that is. Oh, I smell that.
That mint.
Uh-huh.
And rosemary, I love the smell of it.
I've got a planter box and I cannot get anything to grow in it. And my brother said put herbs and things in it. Okay.
Over here is the front. I bought these bulbs.
They're pretty.
Spring, and they come
I
up.
love those. I wish they'd come back every year.
This is, I love these tractor seat plants.
I have one.
Me
I had
too.
two, and the other
Oh.
one died.
They like shade. When the sun
It's
gets
in,
on mine,
it's in
it
my
just
shade
wilts.
garden. I don't know. I think it was the soil.
Mm.
Oh, this is pretty.
I just pulled up a bunch of those elephant ears. You can pack with them.
Okay. This is the Cleome plant that we were talking about. Ruth said that her mother called it a birthday plant because it looks like a flower or a cake and decorated with little candles on it. I got a few of my plants planted. These are white sedum and pink coneflowers. I didn't get finished, but I've got them all in water, what I didn't get planted today. Well, I think this one here is absolutely the tiniest little frog, and I think he is just a regular little toad frog. I just had to show a few of my flowers in with this. I love that white caladium. I think it is so pretty. And then that daylily, that is the first daylily I ever had, and they bloom and bloom. So pretty. This rain has really made everything grow. This is a Mexican petunia from Sherry. It's a dwarf one. It is so pretty. In fact, everything's just really flourishing since we have had the rain. And this, Elaine gave me this canna. It is so pretty. It's a orangey red. This is the Stuttgart canna that I ordered and planted about 2 weeks ago. It's about 6 inches tall now. It's supposed to be variegated. These limbs were too big for me to pick up by myself. I could have used the chainsaw and cut them up, but anyway, the yard people put them out on the street for me, and there's where 2 of them hit my roof. I think it's okay. The tree people are supposed to come in about 2 weeks and cut 3 trees down for me. I finished the day off out with my friends to hear my brother perform, Doug Duffy, at the local pub here in town. Thank you, Ruth, for a tour of your beautiful garden and for all of my plants.